You share 60% of your DNA with a banana. Not a chimpanzee, not a dolphin, a banana. The yellow fruit sitting on your kitchen counter right now is your distant genetic cousin. That sounds ridiculous, and it is, but it is also completely true. And the reason it is true will change how you understand every living thing on this planet. Here is why the number is so high. DNA is not a blueprint for what you look like. Most of your DNA is instructions for basic cellular functions. How to convert food into energy. How to copy cells. How to read genetic code itself. These are processes that every living thing on Earth shares because we all evolved from the same single-celled ancestor about 4 billion years ago. Bananas need to convert sugar into energy. So do you. Same genes. Same job. But wait, if we share 60% with a banana, what about animals? 90% with a cat, 85% with a mouse, 98.7% with a chimpanzee. And here's the one that really breaks people. We share about 70% of our DNA with a sea sponge, a creature with no brain, no heart, no organs at all. 70% of your genetic code is identical to a thing that sits on the ocean floor doing nothing. So what makes us different? That remaining 1.3% between humans and chimps is not about having different genes. It is about when and where those genes turn on. A chimp has almost all the same genes as you, but tiny differences in the regulatory switches, the parts that say turn this gene on now or keep this gene off, create entirely different bodies and brains. The recipe is almost the same. The timing is everything. And the biggest mind blower of all, 8% of your DNA is not even human. It comes from ancient viruses that infected your ancestors millions of years ago and got permanently stuck in the genome. Some of those viral genes are now essential. One of them, called syncytin, is required for the placenta to form during pregnancy. Without a virus that infected a mammal millions of years ago, no human would ever have been born. You are 60% banana, 70% sponge, and 8% virus. And somehow, that makes a person. You're part banana, part sponge, part virus. But your brain is the strangest part of all. It replaces itself almost entirely every 7 years. Or does it? Subscribe to find out what really happens.